of comments here.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean.
Victorious 89.1 WAKP.
Your unity in the community station.
Yes, well, welcome. We are back to another edition of Reasoning Thursdays. Each and every Thursdays right here on the Powerhouse Radio with yours truly, Lady D and the Mama Acid. Boy, Mama Acid, you're hot like hot cake.
It's
Yeah.
96 degrees in the shade between air conditioner and a ceiling fan. If I didn't have on a sundress,
That's something. You're hot like hot cakes, girl.
better not be nothing in this room that'll melt because I got news for it. If I get close to it, it is going out.
Oh man, oh man. How you doing, my sister?
Hot.
Hot. You fan. Fan yourself. That's why I'm like not going live today. I mean,
Hey, I'm fanning underneath the fan
I
with the AC on.
I see some serious business going on here. Serious business is going on right about now. Right about now. Man,
So, my question: have you talked to Don? Don Minot is in the
no,
heat
no,
furnace right now. This thing is moving into Serbia. We heard that they got fire coming across the border now.
I'm over in Serbia. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. I did not know. And yeah, I'm gonna have to really just he's been posting, he's been posting on the on Facebook. So, I know and feel like he's okay.
Everybody,
And
please keep Don Minot in your mind and keep him in some serious prayers because right now, with this thing racing across Europe, most of the people in Europe are not experiencing how to deal with heat like this.
yeah,
They
yeah,
don't have AC as much in Europe, and mostly in Europe, people open the windows because Europe is known to be cooler climate most of the time,
okay.
which is why this climate change thing is more than a hot flash. And that's really a problem because right now it's affecting a lot of things. It's affecting something else too that, we haven't really talked about much, but we want to remind people if you are on medications that require you to stay out of the sun
Yeah,
because you can be affected by this heat. You need to stay indoors, please. A lot of these antidepressants and these mood regulators, high blood pressure pills, they tell you stay out of the sun. It's
yeah,
unfortunate that these pharmacists are not forced to put a sun label warning on the medication bottle because if they did, I think a lot of people would avoid heat stroke. Heat
okay,
stroke is very, very dangerous. So we want to say first, drink a lot of water.
definitely.
Stay in cool places if you can.
Okay, definitely.
And if you really don't have a choice, find as much as you can get some kind of way, even if it's just under a bush.
Okay. Yeah. Because
Please
the
take care of
I
yourself.
mean the struggle is real. It is like really, really hot. I don't
Concrete
I haven't even
magnifies heat.
I haven't even been well, I've been out, but I try not to be like out out. It's like in from my car into a building, from out of the building into my car kind of thing. Um I'm so blessed that all of this rain that has been going on. Try to see why this thing is flickering. But all of this rain that has been
But we
going,
haven't been having rain everywhere.
well, not where you're at, but I mean like where I'm at, I just thank God for the rain that I haven't to go outside and water my lawn or my vegetables because I would have been burning up out there trying to water. So, well, my lawn sprinkler system, my vegetables physically out there. So yeah, I'm very, very happy that yeah, happy that
Turn your mic up.
okay, how's that?
That's better.
Better. I was trying to get this out of my ear. I'm not sure if you're hearing the echo. I'm hearing it.
I can hear you in a little bit of an echo.
You hear a little echo. And that's what I was trying rid of. Because I'm like, what? Going all over the place, Yeah, but
it's not distracting. It
oh,
just sounds like it's just a reflection.
okay, cool. All right. And I'm getting this like what I was getting repeated. But alrighty. It's great seeing you in MIA for a minute. Yeah, a serious in MIA. And we have a lot going on. Glad that we're back. And sharing all the links and telling everyone and on board and listen to Reason Thursdays each and every day. And you know what the book because I was supposed to ASID. So I did make a couple of want to be on. I made a couple of I have been on till because I was supposed to be gone till around. So I was taking notes and listening to repeat and stuff like that. We have to make sure to be on every week. People be waiting to come on, and then I'm getting why we're not coming. And it's not really a good thing. Yeah.
Well, we are a niche group. People follow us for truth, and when the truth is missing, everybody notices. Another thing too that I want to make a special announcement because I wasn't here last week.
What happened?
Happy birthday to Lady D because her birthday was last week and we didn't celebrate it online. But we still gonna party anyway.
Thank you.
Happy, sweetest birthday in the world. May you have every blessing. May you have every joy. And may you be so tired from celebrating this birthday that it take you to another birthday to get ready to celebrate it again.
Because I'm celebrating a month, right? I'm celebrating all the way to August the 12th. I'm putting in 1 month.
We have to. I think we deserve it, especially after everything that's happened over the past year or two, and things that have been happening that have been pretty catastrophic have drawn us away. And a lot of it is, it's life. So we are grateful for life.
Yeah. Very grateful. Very grateful.
Especially its challenges.
The challenges make you grow. It's having life that correct or tackle all challenges and be victorious in those challenges, conquering those challenges.
That's right.
I just want to each and every one and for whomever is live telephone line, Victorious, the Power website, the phone lines, all of that. We just thank each and every one. Man, I'm telling you, today I got news. And I just really, really say, rest in peace. Merciless, an icon, a legend. We're not gonna say icon. We're not gonna say veteran because um, he didn't like being called veteran. He said veteran are people who fight war and you know.
Right,
So
right.
yeah. So for him, I want to send out my condolences to the family, to all of his loved ones, um, all of his fans, acquaintances, and even to myself because I love me some Merciless. When I listen to his I watch him, even in the interview, he's so sincere in the interview. Ah, yes, him go on like, let me tell you, yeah, him go on bad, but he's a nice, humble dude. I didn't get the opportunity to meet him personally, but I had the opportunity of interviewing him. Those times we weren't doing videos and lives and stuff like that. So it was a telephone interview, and I'm trying to go through my catalog because it was like some 10 plus years ago that I interviewed him. And some about ten years or so I interviewed him. And it was a very good, interesting, funny, interview that I had with him. So just want to say rest in peace, sleep in peace. And, we just need to full joy life and don't take life for granted, and just really, really full joy life and don't take life for granted.
People in Clarendon, you lost one. God knows.
Yeah, yeah. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. Coming towards the end, we're gonna play some music. We're gonna touch even one of his songs, and on Saturday, on the Lady G a full tribute over to Merciless. But yourself, were you privileged to know Merciless or interact with him in any way?
Yes, we had a little short interaction when I was in working with sound systems. I used to meet a lot of different personalities and DJs, and he was one of the nicest people that I met. And one of the things about him that I will never forget was that he said the lyrics that you say will always be there when you get to the other side of the stage. Now, this is during the period of time when he was leaving behind the gun lyrics and moving into the cultural lyrics. So it was a change him, and it cut into his money a little bit because Gunboy tunes always get a bigger pay day, not just install, but also because you get more sound systems that want you to do a dub plate because they want to hear about you killing such and such sound. And so he said he was gonna do more instead of killing, he was gonna do more teaching. And that's something I never forget. I love that he said that because when a man say he can put down his gun and pick up his pencil and paper, that is life commitment. And I'm grateful to have had that interaction with him. Big up, Papa Merciless. Never ever forget you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, really, it was really shocking. It was really shocking. But we're gonna send some tribute out to Merciless later on, and definitely, we're gonna just load them up, those man. So what was one of your favorite Merciless songs? Did
You
you
know,
have a favorite?
you know what? I liked Merciless. I liked his whole catalog because I, unfortunately, Ragamuffin Sound Systems, we love to kill Soundboy tunes too much, and I'm not gonna deny it because we got all of them tunes in the box, but it's his later tunes that really kind of move me. And one thing about him he became a producer of some of his younger proteges. So you people come in and they would start with his lyrics and then they would hype into something else. I was at Ja Life Studio in Brooklyn, and Scan Success was there working on a tune with some other people, and Merciless came in.
Mhm.
I had to take a deep breath because I mean, I was standing in a room with so many stars, it was almost no air to breathe. And they were all conscious men. They all believed in love and family and community. And that's really most what I'll remember about him. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that man.
Yeah. Well, sleep and rest in peace, Merciless. And man, Acid, we have a whole we've been MIA for quite some time. It's 8:49. So, and I know we started late. We started late tonight. So maybe we take it to about 9:30 and then call it quits, or give us a little bit
Yeah, we can do
time.
that.
Yeah,
Because we can jam to stuff like meaningless stuff into 1 hour, and trust and believe we'll give you enough that you're gonna be like, boy, that was on that hour. I was glad it was over.
you know what I'm saying? Acid.
Okay, so let me just cut you off and ask you,
Uh-huh.
who gave the president COVID? And then the first lady up here in Detroit. I want to understand what is all about this whole nonsense with this whole administration. They just can't get stuff figured out. Like, you gonna tell us we got to get a booster, then you gonna come back with COVID, go all up in the White House working, got people all up in the White House, you up in there working.
Acid. The big C, please. Thank you. I don't know who gave him that. Yeah, fan.
I need some water too. You're right about that.
Yeah. Yes. So I don't know who gave him that or where did he get it, but I wish him a speedy recovery and hope that all goes well and with him during this time here. For those, yeah.
Lady D, the big picture is he didn't get it in the United States, outside of the United States, and he brought it back in. He's importing another strain. Now, people can say that I'm starting some kind of rumor, because I'm not starting a rumor. I'm just saying common sense is he was on a plane over meeting people in other countries just a day or two ago, and he was hanging out fist bumping with people when people told him, don't be doing that. And now he come back with COVID.
In actuality, we don't know where he picked up the bug. We don't know where he picked up the bug, so we're not going to do any assumptions. But
he didn't get it in the United States because he left the United States without it, and it didn't. How did he come
is
back
it
with it?
reported that he left without it? He was given tests before he left.
Yeah, he was tested before he traveled.
Oh, okay.
And now I've heard that supposedly every time they go city to city or anywhere, they have to be tested. That's why they're carrying a doctor with them.
Well, at this
other than
time,
other reasons.
This time we're alleging that he may have gotten it from somewhere else because we don't know specifically where.
So I'm wondering, is this called?
If it's called what? And why? It's called what?
The Guantanamo version.
I am not messing with you. Listen, we've been MIA for how long was it? 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks?
We've been MIA since they kidnapped in China and told them they're not going to leave that place that they calling a vacation paradise.
Since those times, right? Since those times, a lot.
China is important tourist sequester.
There's so much to reason on. There's so much.
Let's start with that though. Can we go in?
No. Go into what? Go into what?
Them People being held in the vacation paradise, and the Chinese won't let them leave.
Where?
In China,
Why they won't let them leave?
because they say it's a virus outbreak.
Well, hell, I don't want them.
They've been there for more than 2 weeks.
Well, hell, I don't want them to leave and come here if there's a virus breakout and they're over there with that virus. Let them stay where they're at.
But does it take 2 weeks to get over it?
I don't know symptoms, and maybe America, if they have American citizens there, then maybe America needs to send their own doctors over there.
But it ain't just Americans. They got people from all over the world that went over there to this particular place because they got these amusement parks, and the people go there who are adventure travelers, and so they book these vacation packages, and some of them are thousands of dollars. So they went to check in at the hotel and they did these COVID tests. What the test is called.
Sister Juliet Reed says, "Mama Acid, I
Yes.
love your humor."
They were so shocked to find out that they had to be tested when they arrived at the hotel. And I think one of the worst things that happened, for real sarcasm, the people did not have any idea that this was going to be a part of their package and that they were going to be required to take these tests. So when they checked in, everybody that checked in can't check. And this has been 2 weeks ago. Why is this in major national news?
I'm not going to spend no time on this. With America, if they may need to, and they need to get their the families of these people need to contact them and say, I feel that my held hostage, and I need you all to intervene as they are of the United States, and every other country that they're holding citizens holding against will. I would say this needs to be done. Their country.
Wait. Stop right there. You said something that I really, really want to say. I want to repeat what you just said because I am 100% glad you said it. Anyone who is being held against their will in another country, the country of origin should go with their citizen.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'm about to get ugly because it's hot.
Stay back, because I don't want none of the heat over here. Go ahead.
What about all these people that's popping up missing all over these places, and then we finding out these people is ending up in other places and assuming brand new identities, and some other people been missing for a long time now. Donna, I don't know if you're listening, honey, but we talking to you. Donna really brought about a point that Lady D forced me to have to look at. Something that I'm grateful to her because I hadn't looked at it this way before. If they start collecting people and they like trafficking people and they got people locked up over here and they got control of them, who knows what's really happening? Do we all have the same points about this? So if I put you in the closet and I slam the closet door, but I got your purse out here and I got all your ID, who is to say I can't open that and create another person with all your stuff, including your DNA? Donna said that. So I'm wondering if it's hot, y'all. It's hot. I'm trying something to think about. Maybe some of this people trafficking we see is really an economic boom to some of these countries, including China, because we know China needs a whole bunch of people to make all this stuff that they keep selling over here for $1.25 that ain't even worth 50 cents.
I don't know what's going on with the gurgling and the doubling, Sister Julie. I've been wondering that for myself.
But you sound so clear on my side.
I'm sounding clear on your side?
Yeah, clear as a bell.
I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm hearing what Sister Julie is saying, what Gillette Reed is saying. So Yeah. I'm thinking maybe it's sounding a little bit more clear. I turned down.
Oh Lord, July hearing something different?
No, I just turned down a couple of these notches in here. So please let me know if I still sound doubled and gurgling,
No,
Julia.
you sound good and clear now, loud, good and clear.
To you, but I'm not sounding like that to the listeners. But anyway,
Right. So listeners, tell
you are
her
on
how it's sounding.
you are really on something today. Let me tell
I
you,
am. It's this heat. It has
you're
me like
hot, you're hot like hotcakes. You're
brain
on
is
there
frying.
with all of your jokes. But let me tell you something, Acid.
You don't know who I'm impersonating today. You haven't figured out who I'm impersonating today.
No.
Look at me. Who do I look like? With the hair and the big earrings and the extravagant show of skin.
No, who's that?
Ivana Trump. Don't get mad, get everything. R.I.P. Ivana, you was a real G.
R.I.P.E. R.I.P.E. R.I.P. Oh, that was a good one. You're imitating Ivanka. That's a good one. That's a good
Ivana, the mother,
one. Ooh, I said Ivanka.
the
Ivanka,
former wife of Donald Trump.
please sleep in peace. And our condolences go out to the entire Trump family. Yeah.
For real. Because she was a real G. She said, don't get mad, get everything. I'll never forget that.
Oh, man. Well, because
Some words.
we're just coming back after how many week hiatus. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of fun here, and we're touching and going. Um, uh, Julia Reese says, "Don't."
We like her too. That's why I'm wearing that day.
She said, "Don't mess with her. She like that lady. She'll come."
She was the only one that could control Donald Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to have seen her during a trial where Donald Trump was getting ready to get locked up. I would like to have seen her and how they would have characterized her, because she was someone who forced him to follow a line. No one else was able to get him to follow a line. She told him what to do, and he followed that line.
Okay. Yeah, the other one don't have no control over him. Yeah.
But I thought it was rather unusual to see the present Mrs. Trump at the funeral, because according to some rumors in social media, she was requested not to be there.
Oh, really?
And then I noticed that nobody else in the family was interacting with her, period, which is always how it is. None of interacted with her. None of the grandkids interacted with her. And one of the granddaughters stood by Donald Trump. But then when Donald Trump went back into the church, she here. So that meant that they had taken her into the church. Now, on that same note, yeah, I'm feeling a little shady, so I want to throw something at people.
Go ahead. Would you talk, woman? Juliet says,
He say he.
Gillette says, I met her once in Atlantic City. She was very nice and thoughtful.
Yeah, everything I've seen about her that way. She was a classy lady. She was too classy for him.
Okay.
That's why they said in the divorce settlement, when she took the hotel from him, and she said, I don't care who you think you are, I'm going to show you who I am. And that's when she told him, you're not worthy of owning it. You're going to give it to me. And he had to give her the Palace Hotel on top of everything else he had to give her. She almost cleaned him up. That's why she said, don't get mad, get everything. And I truly admire that stand. I think it's worthy of what she went through, because Marilyn Maples, Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Mhm.
This is a very funny thing. Mike Pence refused to get in that limousine. Now we're finding out that the Secret Service has deleted messages from January 6th.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
Mike Pence said, no, this is what the Constitution says I have to do. But I went back and looked at the video. Now, I just want to say to people, you can go back on YouTube and look at the videos, and you know what? Chuck Grassley, a senator, a Republican, said, I will handle the electoral vote count and declaration. That was before Mike Pence even got there. The reason he said that was he was in collusion. I want to say it in a different way. He was involved in the plan to destroy the electoral votes. They have a new.
You feel like he was involved in the plan?
No, that points directly to it. That points directly to it, because that means that he was involved when they made this plan, because he would have to have known in advance to
It's
say
alleged that he may have been involved in the plan of the insurrection.
Okay, it's alleged.
It's alleged that he may have been. Okay.
And it's also alleged, woo, I do like that word, that he was aware of the fact that the people outside the ellipse and outside the Capitol were armed and planning to possibly stage some sort of inaction, which we now know occurred. So I think that one of the interesting things about Benny Thompson and his chairmanship of this J6 committee is that he is willing to look under the door. He's willing to look in the closet behind that box. He's willing to lift up the rug and take it outside and beat it out and see whose hair falls out. When he heard about that ketchup being thrown on the wall and how that all played out that day, he said it proved that there seemed to be more emotional than was previously known. And that is why it is important to get to the bottom of this, so that we understand that this was not something that just happened on the spur of the moment, that this was planned. And that's why people like the chief of staff quit, the deputy for one of the Department of Justice positions quit. Donald Trump had 5 people quit while this was going on at the Capitol that day on January 6th. He had 5 people quit. By the end of the day, 20 plus people had resigned from his cabinet. That has never happened in the history of America. In total, I wanted to know how many people came and left Donald Trump's cabinet during that 4 years that he was in office, and it is astounding. The number is more than 500 people. And I'm talking about major cabinet positions. He had 5 chief of staffs, 5. That meant he had more than one a year. No other president has had that type of a turnover. No other president, not Republican or Democrat. No other president has had to hire outside attorneys and have the Department of Justice pay for them to defend them while they were in office from lawsuits brought against them for their actions, not only while they were in office, before they came to office, such ending Donald Trump from Stormy Daniels. The American people paid for that. We paid for those lawyers. So there is so much to unravel about why the January 6th event happened that I really believe they need more time to fully flesh this out. And one of the things that really concerns me is the backside deals don't really know about that were cut by people like Mnuchin and Jared Kushner, because they went on presidential planes, because there's 3 of them, and they were traveling as employees U.S. government, but making deals for no businesses. Jared Kushner, especially, we've been talking about him for a while, about his deal with 666 Fifth Avenue and how that all played out, and forced he's releasing him all money by claiming that they would be able to both Chinese people American citizenship by moving them through the immigration system. It's hard for me to get that, because there's so many people that I know they can't even get their applications reviewed, and they're told, give me $1 million and tomorrow you'll have a green card.
Yeah, we getting that doubling again, but I think it's bad weather that's really going on. Over the last we've been having some really bad weather. So, for all the listeners, here with us tonight, with up and all this, what's going on with.
So that is, of course, the solar flare that is a communication lights, and don't understand the solar flare. Go into it, Lady D.
Yeah, you could go into it. We're getting a lot of echoes. I'm wondering if we need to just go on and end the program with all the echoing. But go ahead.
The echo because the atmosphere bouncing back all radiation, and all radiation waves are subjected to this. So we're listening to the sound of climate change. Literally, heat is holding down everything, so it can't to communicate satellites. That's why Google and a lot of other companies, including had huge outages past couple. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We are going to wrap it up because we're having technical difficulties, but trust and believe we're gonna be back, Nick. Even if I gotta have two fans.
Yeah, we're gonna come back next week, and we're gonna all of our reason. I want to see what can be done here, because we have so much to talk. So much has been going on. I wanted us to talk about this really, but we're gonna wait next week. How trending Reason Thursday is. And because I'm breaking up, this is not going to be able to hear me very well. But I'm going to tell you, since we've started talking about aliens and all of this, we've been talking about it forever. But since it's been like on the forefront of conversation for the last couple of months, Donna chimed in, I think, since last year's summer, and we've been a little bit of this alien theory. And now I'm looking everywhere, including Fukai and a couple of other folks are starting to talk about this alien theory now. Trust me, I know they're listening, because a lot of topics that we discuss afterwards, everyone else come along with it. But I'm sounding terrible. I don't know if you're hearing me good. I don't know if it's hearing me.
I can hear you perfectly good on the recording.
All righty. Love you, Sister Julie. Sister Julie said, love y'all. Next week. That's me. She's not hearing us.
You see week, Juliet.
All right. Blessings. Acid.
Bless. Everybody check us out during over at DAPowerRadio.com. Don't forget. So to our YouTube channel and please give us that thumbs up.
Acid, this is horrible. And well, Saturday, I'll do the tribute to MERCILESS, the artist MERCILESS. I don't even know if it's gonna play. I'm wondering if it's this computer here because this other one was not giving me much trouble, not giving me any trouble. And I noticed this last night, you know. But love you all. You know, you all be good and safe. And yeah.
See you next week.
You all next week. I can't believe this. I'm nothing. But see you all next week. Love you all. And be blessed.
And stay cool.
Okay. Definitely stay cool. You know, stay cool like Mama Acid with a couple of fans and a couple of fans all around her and all of these things. So even out with the man. Oh man.
You know why? It's serious. Every man I get report. Who used to do events come back a report. Serious. Immigration. No mean not no much less than the custom. Serious. Every man I get report. Can't see for them. Let me need the link for the boat. Serious. I won't see you like the shit on the lamb. Hello, mama.